Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Stampers Club. I'm Karen Trelfa, and today I have a really cute card, very floral, made with one of the brand new online exclusives. The suite's called Floral Impressions, brand new released, and includes a bundle and designer paper and, of course, all the other good stuff, right? Little embellishments. Let me show you what that all looks like. So like I said, it's the Impressions Abloom Bundle. There's designer paper, which I featured some of it in this card, and you're going to love how versatile this set is. It has die cuts for just the stamped images, along with being able to add some impression if you want to just use them on their own and not do any stamping. So this has a lot of pretty intricate stuff going on here. Great item to add to that demonstrator starter kit. Which is on sale this month. So how to make this card, I started out with Petunia Pop, scored at 4 1/4. Get that done there. It's a half a sheet, right? Get a nice crisp edge by scoring those spots, right? Then I'm gonna get some basic black and basic white. I'm gonna mat those together. Super easy, right? And I'm using an 1/8 inch border here, so a little bit narrow because the black is so bold, right? And then I'm going to add to this some of that Floral Impressions designer series paper. Now, of course, with designer series paper, it's Stampin' Up. One's got lots and lots of color and texture, and the other side is a little bit more subtle. Today, I'm just going to use this, I think it's Fresh Freezy side, just a little more subtle. And I want to just add a little extra color on the bottom half here, right? Like that. And we'll get that added to our card, right? In the middle. This is just really fun to make and play with these flowers. I've made so many cards with this set. You're not going to know where to start, right? So then part of that die set has these ovals. Now the outside edge is a stitched. So this is the same die twice, right? But I want one color for the outside edging, right? And I'm just going to add that to the middle of my card here, right? And then we're going to show you how to add that border. Now, this gets a little bit wonky when you peel it out of the die, but don't worry, it'll settle down in. And I'm just going to use some liquid glue. A little goes a long way on here, right? I'm just going to add, you could use adhesive sheets, but you end up cutting out the whole center with adhesive sheets. So that's why I just decided to use liquid glue on this one. And just get some little bit around the edges. This stuff is very sticky. So a little goes a long way, dot, not a lot. And then we're going to get it wrapped around here and get it right around, because it's the same piece. It fits perfectly because it's the same die to do both of these pieces. And then just glue that down around the outside edge. Perfect. And then you get this pretty little border. Like I said, it got a little wavy from when I pulled it out of the die, but it settled down in there perfectly, right? Then I'm going to use some of the other just die cut pieces for the stems and flower leaves. And that I am also going to put on with just a little bit of liquid glue. You don't need a lot, right? And that's probably more than enough, right? And I'm just going to put that right in the middle. This is a great bundle to add to the demonstrator starter kit. This month, you're able to get $165 worth of product of your choice, but you only have to pay $99, and it's free shipping on top of it. Great way to do that, guys. If you're a bargain shopper, that is definitely the bargain shopper with Stampin' Up! Is that starter kit. You can find that on my stampersclub.com website under the, I think it says 20%, get 20% off. Yeah, so when you are a demonstrator, you also get 20% off all of your orders too. So that's another bonus, right? All right, so to make these flowers, it is a two-step stamp. So I'm going to use Fresh Freezy and Berry Burst. These are two colors that I liked the combination on, right? So the Fresh Freezy is the bold background, and we just need two of those, okay? And then the Berry Burst is the second step, and this is actually pretty easy to line up. Doesn't take much because it's a very defined flower, so it's very much in that different spot. And then this one, where am I at? Right here. Just spin it around a little bit till you see it. If you're not perfectly overlapped, it's no big deal. These are meant to be, you know, handmade, a little bit different, right? All right, so then I want to do my flower centers, and I'm going to use pecan pie for the solid, because even the center is double stamped. So we have some pecan pie, and then I'm going to use some early espresso for the textured center. I'm going to get these really cute little dots all over there, right? I mean, isn't that cute? I mean, you can see the two colors even in the centers, right? Love two-step stamping. It's got to be one of my favorite ways to do stamps. I mean, I don't mind coloring. That's great with blends and things like that, but sometimes you just want something quick and easy. Now, these need to be die cut out. So you got two little flowers. Now, this I'm going to put on dimensionals. So I'm going to get one right here on this stem. And then the second one, I'm going to double stack my dimensionals because I want it to be a little bit in front of the other one. I'm going to double stack that. And we're going to put that right. Let's put that right there. Okay. And I'm going to pull in some Fresh Freezy velvet ribbon and make a cute little bow here. Now I'm just doing two little loops, little bunny ears, and then I'm going to tie the bunny ears together, the two little loops. Now, because this is a ribbon that's double, you know, you get one color on one side, I'm actually going to kind of twist that over as I pull that down, just so that my velvet is what is showing. Get that worked back and forth to the size I want. Perfect, perfect. Get my tails trimmed here. All right. And get a little glue dot for this. If you guys have questions on that starter kit, I'd love to chat with you and answer any questions. Like I said, you get to pick all of the product. And with $165 for only $99 this month is absolutely a great way to get some of these brand new products, because you know we have a brand new catalog that just came out this month. It's a great way to stock up on your stash and then continue to get a 20% discount after that. And get my greeting here. It's a simple thanks. I want to thank everybody for coming by today and watching my video. Love to hear what you think about it. If you like this stamp set, if you'd like to see more with this stamp set, I'm just going to cut these on a little bit of an angle here. And then again, this one, because I put that leaf on a dimensional, I'm going to double stack these also. And we're just going to get our thanks over there. Perfect. And then, like I said, this suite came with some perfect little gems, strawberry slush and pretty and pink gems. Super sweet, right? And I'll use these darker ones. They'll really show up on this paper. Let's grab one here and one here. And we'll get another one down here. I like to do things in odd numbers when I'm doing stuff, right? But look at those beautiful little gems. Really adds a pop of color. I guess my thanks is a little bit crooked, but you guys get the gist, right? If you have any questions about this card, feel free to comment. Shoot me a PM if you'd like me to mail you a card. I have plenty in my stash to share with you. I would love to do that. And thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really, really enjoy sharing these kinds of cards with you guys. Let me know if you'd like to see more with this stamp set, or if you have a favorite set that you'd like some ideas on, go ahead and drop that in the comments and I'd be happy to share some more stuff with you. In the meantime, you guys have a great stamp happy day. Bye now.